Welcome to The Future Is Now, the podcast where we explore how technology is changing our world. Today's topic is what happens when artificial intelligence does all the work. I'm not just talking about robots replacing factory workers or algorithms writing your emails. I'm talking about the total collapse of the work based economy. We're heading towards a world where AI makes work irrelevant and where capitalism must transform to survive. Let's dive in. For centuries, the formula was simple. You sold your time and skills, and in exchange, earned a salary to survive. Neat, right? But then came AI. Now, AI it writes, code, designs, analyzes, composes music, creates art, and, by the way, doesn't ask for vacations, doesn't get headaches, and doesn't wake up grumpy on Mondays. The result? Human labor isn't just worth less, it often gets in the way. The humiliation, the machine does it better and faster. So, if work is no longer the foundation of everything, what does matter now? Some claim the new scarcity isn't work, it's attention, identity, and of course, capital. Attention, who captures eyes and ears, and identity, our tastes, style, and authenticity on display. We've all become performers. Value no longer depends on what we do, but on what we seem to be. In the post work economy, you are the product. Capitalism has turned into theater. Work disappears. Whoever controls the chicks, servers, and data rules the future. The new billionaires don't own factories, they're the landlords of computation. If AI becomes monopolized, a digital aristocracy will emerge and everyone else becomes background characters. The change isn't only economic, it's cultural, almost existential. In Europe, it's becoming a generational issue. Think about it. The older generations hold the assets homes, pensions, investments. The younger ones, they're told to work hard in a system where work is worth crumbs. They don't own computation, data, servers, not even housing. Past generations inherited land or industry. This one may inherit debt. That divide is fuel for revolt. You can already see it protests over housing, climate, inequality. Now add to that the loss of meaning in work brought by AI. Perfect, a cocktail ready to explode. Here's the final irony the revolt against inequality and the workless world has been hijacked. On one side, the far right channels anger into xenophobia and nostalgia for jobs that won't return. On the other, the far left calls for the end of capitalism, radical redistribution, even sabotage of AI. While the extremes fight, the state is trapped in the middle. On top of AI job replacement, Europe faces a dilemma aging populations, costly pensions, stagnant growth, and massive public debt. Everyone wants more government, but fewer taxes. So the state keeps handing out subsidies, buying social calm with borrowed money. The debt, it is passed on to future generations. When work collapses, the state doesn't shrink, it bloats, sustaining the illusion of stability with borrowed time and money. The picture is clear. Work is no longer the center of value. Inequality deepens between generations. Revolt splinters into extremes. The state, drowning in debt, manages decline instead of renewal. Capitalism hasn't collapsed. It outsourced labor to machines, sold revolt to the extremes, and let the state drown in debt.